Next we're going to do a beautiful Cape Grim Scotch fillet. Cape Grim comes from Tasmania, where of course we benefit from the highest rainfall, the cleanest air, and the impact on the pasture has a great impact of course for the beef. That's why we're going to be serving that today with the beautiful Kikkoman soy sauce dressing. Next we're going to do our Cape Grim Scotch fillet with beautiful Asian salad and Kikkoman soy sauce vinaigrette. I've already put my barbecue on, going to get that nice and hot to caramelise our steak. And the next thing we're going to do of course is to make our vinaigrette. So I'm going to start by adding our ingredients. I have some vegetable oil, I have some sesame oil, I have some rice wine vinegar, I have some sugar which will assist in balancing out the savoury to the sweet, and then of course the hero of the dish, the Kikkoman soy sauce. We're going to put about 4 tablespoons. Once we've incorporated that, we're going to use our whisk to do so. We're going to add some sesame seeds which will help to complement that as it's coating our beautiful salad. Adding that in like so until that's all combined. All right, now we're going to cook our Cape Grim Scotch fillet. Our barbecue's nice and hot, ready to cook, maximise caramelisation, and of course let's get ready. I'm going to brush a little bit of vegetable oil just on the top of our steaks, assist caramelisation and of course them not sticking. We're then going to brush the steaks with some Kikkoman soy sauce, the king of all seasonings. The impact that will have on the steak is huge by the more than 300 flavour profile developments that occur during the fermentation process. We're going to finish by adding some cracked black pepper and we're ready to cook. We've got our barbecue nice and hot now. We've got that as hot as it can go, but of course we then turn that down to about half to get cooking. The grill being nice and hot helps caramelisation along with the Kikkoman soy sauce. Let's get our steaks on to cook. We want to hear that sizzle to make sure we've got nice heat for caramelisation occurring. And importantly, we let the steaks seal, caramelise and lock in the moisture as we go. So now I'm going to crisscross or double mark the first side of the steak and allow me to further season the steak with some soy sauce. With our soy sauce, as we did the first time, we're literally just going to brush that steak so that we maximise the flavour via the Kikkoman. It's important to make sure your steak is always cooked beautifully, nice and moist and tender. There's a key sign to learn how to do that, and that of course is noticing the top of the steak. There's a process called beating and pearling which the steak gets to, which is a clear indication of when it is ready to turn over. The moist blood or sweat droplets come to the top of the steak, and of course we're ready to go. Now we're going to allow our steaks to rest. The cooking time has finished, and of course the resting component will kick in now. We'll rest those up the top on our resting rack. And of course allow our steaks to naturally relax, tenderise and maintain all of their moisture. Okay, now we're going to make our Asian salad to serve with our Cape Grim Scotch fillet. I've got some snow peas which I'm going to add to my bowl. I have some shallots which we've cut on the angle, some julienne of red capsicum. I have some enoki mushrooms, and I'm going to finish off with some baby corn. I'm going to mix that through with the dressing we made a short time ago, our Kikkoman soy sauce vinaigrette. We're going to reserve half. After we add the steak, we want to nappe that all the way over our steaks as well. Okay, now we're going to serve our Cape Grim beef. We've just put it back onto the barbecue to bring it up to core temperature. We're going to carve the steaks and then we're going to dress it with that beautiful Kikkoman soy sauce vinaigrette. We want to keep this nice and pink in the centre, I guess, as a quality point of moisture retention, which we've achieved there with our steak. And then of course we're going to dress that beautifully. So lining that up on the top of your salad. All right, and to finish our steak with salad, we're going to nappe over the top with some of that beautiful Kikkoman soy sauce vinaigrette that we just produced beforehand. Enjoy.